Real quick, before we jump into today's video, I want to let you know, coming up very soon, in just a few days from now, Epic CW's Wild June 21, 30 videos, 30 days in June. It's super exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Big project. I sat down and worked on just coming up with 30 different ideas. Bunch of things that, I thought would be cool. Gaming videos, reaction to different things. And I'm super proud of it. Super excited for it coming up. So I just want to let you know that that's there. So this June, just a few days away. Epic CW's Wild June 21. 30 videos, 30 days. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and we're going to review the EchoPark Texas Grand Prix for the NASCAR Cup Series from Circuit of the Americas, and it was a wild one. So, this track, of course, provided some awesome racing all weekend. Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. And when we got to the Cup Series, it was a rainy race. It started out the first few laps were a little dry, but relatively quick. We saw drivers come in, get off the slick tires to the rain tires. Austin Cindric sit out for a good amount on the slicks, I think 6 laps, which is pretty impressive for him to be out there for that long on those, slick tires in the rain, damp track. We then get to the rain coming down a little bit, and the race is going through, and stage 1 was relatively a calm event. So let me get my phone pulled out here, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened in stage 1. So, stage 1. Can I find this, please? Hopefully this will work, actually. I don't actually think it will, because technically the race ended like 2 seconds ago. So, I don't remember who won stage 1, honestly. I know Kyle Busch won stage 2, though. But yeah. No, I don't remember who won stage 1, if I'm honest. Oh, Joey Logano. Joey Logano won it. So Joey Logano won stage 1. Kyle Busch won stage 2. And stage 2 is when things got very, very wild. At that point, the track was, a lot more wet than it had been. It started raining pretty hard, and there was 2 big crashes, big impacts, and at that point, they decided to have red flags. So the first crash, Ryan Blaney slowed down for some reason, and then I think he was braking down a long back straight. Christopher Bell hit into him. Kevin Harvick was then slowing down for that. Bubba Wallace hits into him. Kevin Harvick's car goes up in the air, slams back down. He hits the wall. It's a pretty big crash. Kevin Harvick gets his first DNF since Bristol 2019. It had been a while. Last year was a very good year for Kevin Harvick. Either way, back to the crash. That one was wild. Took a few laps to get that sorted out, and then right after that, Michael McDowell's slowing down to go brake. Martin Truex slams into him, and Cole Custer flies in the back of Martin Truex like so fast, so hard. Truex gets launched into the air. His car's like almost flips over. Cole Custer smashes in the wall, and the car caught on fire pretty quick. He jumped out, but right away, both the drivers got out of their cars. But that was a very wild crash, and at that point, NASCAR's like, "All right, we gotta chill." And then they have a red flag, start drying the track. Then they come up with new rules on the fly, as always, including coming down to clean the windows and all that stuff. Which it was good. You had to do that. Make sure that drivers can see. We have some visibility, and then it goes and the track starts to dry out more. And, we cycle through some pit stops. Kyle Busch is in the lead for a while. Chase Elliott comes up there. Ross Chastain on the lead. And then, as they're cycling through, we're talking about fuel and things like that. And then the rain starts to come heavy again. Chase Elliott takes the lead. And with 14 to go, it got wild. Kurt Busch hydroplanes down the straight, braking, somehow getting in between Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch, like, it was so close to taking out both of them, and somehow he made it through the gravel, through the grass, back onto the track. Austin Cindric pit, spun out on the cold rain tires, and then they're like, all right, too much rain, we got to stop it. And that's when the race ended. So overall, just a wild race, wild events. Through the Americas was amazing. I hope that we see that track again. I love that track. I think it's an awesome track. I'm waiting for it for a few years now to say, all right, can we get Circuit of the Americas to be a track that we see races on? And it finally happened. So it was definitely a good one. I'm glad I got the right pick. I mean, my first correct pick for NASCAR winners this year in these videos. It's been a little bit of a struggle getting these right picks, of course. Every race we've made some incorrect picks, but finally got that correct. That was it. There's some other good stories in here. Let's see what we can find from the... We click live and we'll still see the results because it's not officially updated on the app. AJ Allmendinger in 5th. That was a pretty solid finish for him in that team. Chase Briscoe, top 10. They're in 6th place. Michael McDowell in 7th. Good runs for them. William Byron, unfortunately, in 11th place. His impressive streak of top 10s comes to an end in 11th. A bit unfortunate there. Looking through here, anybody notable? I mean, Austin Dillon in 21st, or Ty Dillon 21st, he doesn't really race that often, so, in his team, in his limited races, 21st is not terrible. Austin Cindric obviously did not get a good result. He pitted on the last lap, basically. Unfortunate there. He had a good run. I thought he was doing amazing out there. Not really racing much in the Cup Series, so unfortunately, see him get down there in 25th. Then we got a bunch of drivers towards the back that all crashed, so. Did it just update? It did the timeline. Oh, man. Did anything else happen notable that I missed? I think I explained it pretty well. Yeah. Who won the stage? It was Joe Logano. So, obviously, this race going into the Coke 600, I don't know if there's qualifying for the Coke 600. Let's find out. Of course, that's the next race. There is. Okay, I was going to say. That's going to set a bunch of drivers back that you wouldn't expect to be in the back, like Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex, starting back in Coke 600. But there is practice and qualifying for the most boring race of the year coming up next week. So, of course, the Coke 600 is coming up next. I'm not excited. 400 laps of Charlotte is absolutely terrible. I'm not about it, for sure. I get it's historic and, it's been whatever, but I'm good. All I gotta say on that, but that's coming up next week, so we will be back for that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys in the next one.